The day my coach refused to follow a cruel rule. I grew up in a small town in Texas, the kind of place where high school football isn't just a sport, it's a religion. But our school board, they were obsessed with discipline, to a point that felt, well, cruel. In the middle of August, during the worst heat wave we'd seen in a decade, they passed this new toughness protocol. They banned water breaks during the first hour of outdoor practice. Their logic? They wanted to build mental grit for the fourth quarter. It was insane. It was over 100 degrees on that turf. Most of the assistant coaches just shouted louder to drown out the kids gasping for air. But our head coach, Coach Miller, he was an old school guy with a heart of gold. He saw the players' eyes glazing over, he saw kids literally stumbling. He walked right up to the athletic director, who was watching from the air-conditioned press box, and signaled for a break. The director shook his head no, and pointed at his watch. Coach Miller didn't hesitate. He didn't just call a break, he walked over to the industrial sprinklers and turned them all on. Then, he went to his truck, grabbed 3 massive coolers full of ice and water he'd bought with his own money, and told every kid to soak it in. The athletic director came screaming down to the field, threatening to fire him on the spot for insubordination. Coach Miller just stood his ground, towering over him and said, "You can replace a coach, but you can't replace a kid's kidneys. Fire me if you want, but these boys are drinking." He did get suspended the next day, but by that afternoon, the parents found out. They didn't just complain, they showed up to the school board meeting with gallons of water and poured them out on the floor in front of the members. Coach Miller was back on the field by Monday. It taught me something I'll never forget. Sometimes, being a leader means being the first one to break a rule that shouldn't exist in the first place.